Hi, it's Jen with Cherry Tree Beads, and today I'm going to show you how to make this double wrapped leather letter bead bracelet. So this one's so fun because it wraps around twice and then has a slider clasp, so you can put it on and off yourself. This one says peace and love, and the one that we're going to make today for the sample is going to be friends forever. So here I've got about 2 feet of leather pre-cut. I'm going to go in about 6 inches or so, and I'm going to tie a knot. Then we're going to want to go ahead and start stringing on the beads. We're going to want to string on the brass beads first, or you can string them on however you want. I like the way that it looks with the 4 brass beads before we start the letters, so that's what I'm going to do here. This is a design that our showroom manager, Kirby, came up with, and I'm just doing the video to show you how to put it together. So she did 4, and I really like that look, but you could do 4 on the ends, you could do 2 between the beads, just however you like it. I personally like it with the 4 on the end and then the 1 in between like she's done here, so I'm just gonna mimic that same thing. So I'm gonna put my letter and then a spacer bead. Oh, got that one upside down. Make sure you get your letters on the right way. All right, so we're gonna pull it all the way down to the knot, and this one's gonna say forever, and then the other one's gonna say friends, and then I'm gonna add my 4 spacer beads. Okay, now that that looks right, my letters are all going in the right direction, everything's spelled right, I'm gonna go ahead and tie a knot on this side to hold these in place. And then next, we're gonna wanna measure out where the other beads are gonna go. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap it around. So I'm gonna wrap it like this, and then I'm gonna want it about right there for my knot to be, so that I give myself a little bit of space. So right here, so I'm just gonna hold that and just tie another knot. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and string on 4 of these. From here, we're just going to want to make sure that we're getting the beads on in the correct way. So when it's wrapped like this, we're gonna start with our next word going backwards. So I'm gonna do friends backwards, starting with the S. And then I just wanna double check and make sure that if it's like this and the letters are like this, that they're gonna be going in the same direction. And they are, that's perfect. Okay. So, and then we're just going to string these with the brass spacer beads in between. And then you just want to make sure that you spelled everything correctly and that it's going the correct direction. And then we're going to add 4 more spacer beads at the end. And then we're just going to pull this straight, and then we're going to tie a knot here. So then we're going to have friends forever, and they're both going to go this way. And then you're just going to kind of hold it in place so you can kind of see. So that's about how they're gonna line up. And then I'm gonna wanna have about that much space to get it off. So I'm gonna cut this both sides right about here. And I'm gonna cut them at an angle so that it's easy to string this through our slide clasp. We're going to push both of those through, and then we're just going to tie a knot on either side. And that's it. So then you pull the slider clasp back, and you're going to wrap this around twice, so that it's like so, and then you're just gonna pull this tight. So it's like that. So these tails are a little bit longer than I would like. So let's see, if I go about to there, can I still get this off? So it looks like I need it to be at least this big to get them off. So I'm going to go ahead and make these just a little bit shorter so they're not as long. And then I'm just going to cut these tails off. And that's all it takes to make the double wrap friendship bracelet. All the supplies can be found at cherrytreebeads.com. Thanks so much for watching.